Hello, good morning. Welcome again to this channel and this lecture series on semiconductor physics. Today we would be taking up band gap by UV visible spectroscopy. Right, but before that, let me explain you certain characteristics of the absorption and transmission. First of all, we will understand what is absorption. So, absorption can be understood in terms of this figure. This is the semiconducting material, and its thickness is x. Suppose its thickness is x. Suppose a light of intensity I is incident on this semiconducting material. It is I naught. So I naught is the intensity at this point. X is equal to 0. This is 0. This is x. And after passing through this semiconducting material, the intensity is I. So there must have been some absorption in the sample. That is why the intensity is I over here. So first of all, before defining absorption, we will define transmittance. It is denoted by a symbol T. So transmittance is the ratio of I and I naught. That is ratio of intensity of transmitted light versus the incident intensity. So it can be written as I upon I naught. So this is how the transmittance is defined, I upon I naught. Now this absorption, it is indicated by the symbol A, and it is defined by A equals log at 10 base I naught upon I, ratio of I naught upon I. So it is actually the logarithmic ratio of I naught and I. So I upon I naught is T, so it can be written as 1 upon. So it can be written as 1 upon T. So it can again be written as, because the power will get reversed, so I can write it as log at 10 base of T. So this is the expression for absorption or absorption. A equals minus log of, this is at 10 base of the transmittance. This is also known as absorbance. Now another term while discussing the light semiconductor interaction, this is absorption coefficient. And it is generally denoted by a term by a symbol alpha. Alpha is defined as log of 1 upon T upon this thickness of the sample. thickness of the sample. This is the sample. Incident light, the light which is incident at this input surface of the sample, and this is the transmitted light. I and I naught are respectively the intensities of transmitted and incident light. So this is how alpha is defined. Alpha is known as absorption coefficient, right? So this absorption coefficient is very important. This is why it is so important, because let us discuss certain few things about this alpha. Different semiconductors will have different value of alpha. That is a fact. Different semiconducting materials will have different absorption coefficient alpha. Another fact is if I have a semiconducting material having large absorption coefficient, it means that the light will be strongly absorbed by this material. So light will be strongly absorbed. Light will be strongly absorbed by this material having a large value of alpha. Similarly, if I have a semiconducting material having a low value of alpha, it means that the semiconducting material will absorb very poorly. So the light will be absorbed very poorly by the semiconducting material for that particular wavelength. Mind you that this absorption coefficient is the characteristics of the material and also that of the wavelength. So it is dependent on material as well as lambda, that is the wavelength which you are using for the study of the material, that is the wavelength of the light that is being absorbed by the material. So these are the two things. It depends on the material. So different material will have different alpha, and also it depends on the wavelength of the light being used. Let us now discuss what happens in the band gap by UV visual spectroscopy. So इस स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी में क्या करते हैं? स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी में हम बेसिकली लाइट का अब्जॉर्प्शन देखते हैं बाय डिफरेंट मटेरियल्स एज कंपेयर टू द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ इंसिडेंट लाइट. तो इस स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी के लिए हम कौन सी लाइट लेते हैं? अल्ट्रावायलेट और विजुअल रेंज की. तो बेसिकली रेंज होगी हमारी 200 नैनोमीटर ये अल्ट्रावायलेट की रेंज होती है, और 400 नैनोमीटर ये विजुअल की रेंज होती है. सो वी विल स्टडी दिस सेमीकंडक्टिंग मटेरियल विद द हेल्प ऑफ अल्ट्रावायलेट विजुअल स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी, और जो डिवाइस इस स्टडी को करता है दैट इज नोन एज स्पेक्ट्रोमीटर. सो अगर आप अब्जॉर्प्शन स्पेक्ट्रा देखें कुछ सेमीकंडक्टिंग मटेरियल्स का विद इन दिस रेंज 200 नैनोमीटर टू 400 नैनोमीटर, दैट इज अल्ट्रावायलेट टू विजुअल। ये किस तरह का स्पेक्ट्रम आता है, एक यहाँ पर हम टिपिकली एक ड्रॉ करेंगे, जस्ट एक रफ स्केच। Here I have plotted wavelength in nanometer. So I will start with 200, 400. So this is 400, then 600, and this is 800 nanometer. So this is the range for the visible, and this is for the ultraviolet. And along y-axis I am plotting alpha in some proper units. So this is absorption coefficient. So किस तरह का कर्व आएगा, because different semiconducting material will have different value of alpha, so कर्व different होंगे। मैं उन different semiconducting material का नाम नहीं लिख रहा हूँ, just एक तरह से प्लॉट कर रहा हूँ। इस तरह के ये पीक आ गया, जैसे किसी पर्टिकुलर मटेरियल के लिए है, ये इस तरह का एब्जॉर्प्शन आएगा। और ये पीक का मतलब ये है कि इस वेवलेंथ के करस्पॉन्डिंग मैक्सिमम एब्जॉर्प्शन हो रहा है, और उससे पहले एब्जॉर्प्शन नहीं हो रहा है। सिमिलरली कोई और मटेरियल में भी इस तरह का पीक दिखा दिया, कोई इस तरह का, तो इस तरह के बहुत सारे मटेरियल हो सकते हैं। और जैसा कि आप देख रहे हैं, एब्जॉर्प्शन कोएफिशिएंट इज डिपेंडिंग ऑन द मटेरियल एंड आल्सो ऑन द वेवलेंथ ऑफ द लाइट बीइंग यूज्ड, राइट। सो इस तरह की स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी को हम बोलते हैं अल्ट्रावायलेट विजुअल स्पेक्ट्रोस्कोपी। नाउ हाउ वी कैन फाइंड द बैंड गैप EG by using UV visible spectroscopy. For that we use the TOCS method, TAUCS, TOCS method. TOCS मेथड में क्या है, टॉक्स ने एक डायरेक्ट रिलेशन दिया था, उस इक्वेशन को हम लिख लेंगे यहाँ पे। The relation says that the absorption coefficient alpha of a semiconducting material is given by A h nu minus Eg upon h nu. This is the formula given by torque, also a power N. What is N? I will explain. This is the TOCS method for determining band gap of the semiconductor by using an ultraviolet visual spectroscopy. Here in this equation, alpha is the absorption coefficient. Alpha is absorption coefficient. A is absorbance. EG band gap, which we wish to determine, and H is Planck constant and nu is the frequency, right? Just we will rearrange this equation, so it will give you alpha h nu to the power, because here the power is n, so I can write 1 over n here, so that it becomes a to the power 1 by n, and I will open this bracket as nu and a to the power so this is on rearranging this equation. So if I compare this equation, with the y is equal to mx plus c or minus c, so I will find that both have the same form. This is the equation of a straight line having m as the slope gradient, right, and c is the intercept. So if I compare this equation with this, it means I am plotting y along y-axis alpha h nu. Alpha h nu I am plotting. Alpha h nu I am plotting along y-axis, and h nu I am plotting along x-axis, right? So this will be the graph. Because negative term is there, so slope will be negative like this. So this is the intercept. This is the intercept made by this straight line on the y-axis. So this is the intercept. Intercepts ये है, यहाँ से this is the intercept. अगर इस इक्वेशन को कंपेयर करो इससे, तो आपका स्लोप कितना आ रहा है? So slope, this is the slope. Slope is a to the power 1 by n, and intercept is how much? Intercept is a to the power 1 by n multiplied by Eg. Using this equation, you can find the band gap Eg. So Eg, that is the band gap, will be intercept divided by this a to the power 1 by n. So this is how the band gap is calculated in the UV visual spectroscopy technique. So what you need is, here it should be alpha S2 to the power 1 by n. So this is a small correction. So this is how the band gap is measured. Eg, intercept upon a to the power 1 by n. So this is the intercept. You measure the intercept. You measure this intercept graphically and divide it by a to the power 1 by n. That will give you the band gap. So this is a very useful technique used in UV visual spectroscopy for finding the band gap of semiconducting material. Hope you find this lecture helpful. Thank you very much.